In this video, you're going to learn how to sell more art in 2024. Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Today I want to talk about commissioned artwork, or what I like to call custom art. I don't like calling it commission pieces or commission artwork. I don't know why. I always say custom pieces or custom art, but that's kind of irrelevant. Anyway, today I'm going to teach you how to sell more art by offering commissioned work or custom artwork. And custom and commission work has allowed me to really pump my business up and create stability and really just convert a lot more parties who show interest. So like if a client comes to your studio, or say you don't even have a studio, they get online on your website and they see you've got maybe 3 pieces in inventory. Well, they're in the market, they like your artwork, but you don't have anything that's really good for the space that they're trying to fill. If you're letting these type of parties and prospects walk away with nothing, you're leaving money on the table, and a lot of money on the table. So I'm gonna get into this. I've kind of written the framework down already. So it's super important to offer commissions and custom artwork. The reason why is 3 reasons I have here. The ability to upsell. You know, if you've ever had any experience in sales, you're gonna want to try to upsell every chance you get, right? You want your ticket prices to be higher. More money is better. Okay, so if you're gonna create a custom piece for somebody, you're gonna be putting a little more effort in specifically for them. So you need to upcharge for that. I've seen a lot of artists that don't even upcharge for their commission pieces. When I was starting out, I actually didn't upcharge either, but it was still a way to convert people. So I'll get into that a little bit more later. I'll tell you, for my custom pieces, I mark my prices up anywhere from 20 to 25%, depending on the situation. If a client's buying multiple pieces or something like that, I might bring that price down a little bit as far as the markup goes. But point being, figure out what your markup is for your custom artwork and know that, and like get really clear on what you're going to charge for your custom artwork. So also, full transparency, custom artwork makes up over 50% of my income. That's a big chunk. It's probably even higher than that, honestly. Last time I looked though, it was definitely over 50% of my income. And these are clients that are coming directly to me. Also, my vendors also know that I offer custom pieces. So every once in a while, they will get a project together for me where the client wants something super specific, but it's pretty rare that the client doesn't just come direct to me in that case. So anyway, another big why as to why you're going to want to offer commissions is you have unlimited variety. Earlier in the video, I talked about how a client might really love your work and they're in the market for the work or a piece of art, but you don't have anything that's perfect for their space. It might not be the right size or the right color scheme, blah, 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 blah. You can't just let them walk away or you're going to lose the sale. So being able to offer commission pieces is huge. How do you do it? Actually, I'll get into how here in a second. Another why is it's going to allow you to convert your current prospects and leads. Say you've got a list of interested parties throughout the years that have shown interest, but you weren't able to convert for whatever reason. This is a new reason for you to be able to reach out to them and make them a new offer for a new product that solves the previous problem of you not having exactly what they were looking for. Okay, now I'm going to get into the how. Okay, so this is how I have been able to sell a lot of custom pieces. A lot of people who come to me, they already know that I offer custom pieces, and the reason that is because I create awareness around that offer. And you can do this, you can create awareness through reach outs. Like I said, if you've got a prospect list already, give them a call, see how they're doing, get them talking about their projects, and you know, after you've touched base with them, let them know that you're offering these new products or this new product and see where it goes. Okay, so you're gonna wanna create awareness through the reach outs, also your social media. Leverage your socials to create awareness on your custom pieces as well as your website. Your website's huge. You gotta be able to really show examples of your custom pieces as well. So it's really important that you have a portfolio specifically of your custom pieces. Now you might be thinking, I've never made a custom piece of art before, so I don't have a portfolio. Yeah, I get that. You're gonna have to start somewhere, right? So what I suggest doing, if you don't have a client on deck right now that might be in the market for a custom piece of artwork, get inspired by a specific wall. Pick a wall. It could be in your own house. It could be in a friend or family member's house. Make a piece of art specifically for a wall. Don't even charge for it. Just make it. I want you to look at the wall and really visualize what's going to look good in that space. You know, be really intentional about the colors and the size. Those are the two easiest parameters to customize. As a matter of fact, those are the only two parameters that I customize for my work. If somebody comes to me and is like, hey, can you paint this portrait of me and my wife or of my dog or something? You know, I would love to do business with them, but that's just not what I do. Maybe somebody comes up to me. We live here at the beach. A lot of people really like coastal themed stuff like dolphins and sea turtles and things like this. I don't do that type of work. But I have a lot of people over the years who have tried to get me to paint that type of stuff, but that's not what I do. So I steer away from that, okay? And I stick to what I do best as far as my composition goes. So don't go out of your wheelhouse to do these custom pieces. If you have a client that wants something like that, I would say referral fees with other artists. You might refer them to a different artist, a friend of yours maybe, and set up a referral agreement. So that way you're making some money on that deal. But yeah, customize color and dimensions of the piece. Just practice that. Get really good at making art specifically for the wall. Get inspired by the blank wall. That's what I do at least. And build a portfolio of these examples of what you can do. That way, if you have a client that is interested in your custom work, you've got something to lean on. This is going to give you more confidence. This is going to give you edge in your sales strategy, okay? And last but not least, the power of suggestion. The power of suggestion is huge in any sales. Honestly, I worked in the restaurant industry for a long time, and I gained so much knowledge of sales experience and just customer service and learning how to deal with people. I hated working in restaurants. I really hated it. But if it weren't for that experience, I wouldn't be where I am today. So one thing I learned working in the restaurant industry was the power of suggestion. You know, somebody doesn't know what they want, you know, 9 times out of 10, if they're on the fence about something, they're going to take the suggestion of the person who works there, okay? Now this rolls into any industry. So if you can place yourself as a position of authority, somebody who knows what they're talking about and can speak on certain subjects, what's going to look good on what wall, people will lean into your suggestions. And this is going to allow you to make more sales, okay? I can't tell you how much this helps convert custom pieces. A lot of clients will be asking you your opinion of what's going to look good in the space. Oh, I trust you. What would you put there? You shouldn't get caught off guard by this. You should already be thinking about these things before you have that conversation. When you walk into a client's house, or if you can get them to send you photos of their wall, study it, think about it, really think about what you would put there. If you can get really good at this, you are going to make a lot of money selling art. It has been one of the skill sets that I've developed that has really boosted my sales over time. And that was really the bonus, is just really get good at placing art. It doesn't even have to be just custom as much as like if you have a good inventory already, when you walk in a prospect's house, you should be able to tell like what's gonna look good in what spaces. So if you get photos of their house before you show up, bring those specific pieces that you already know are gonna look good in those places. That way, that first impression, the first time you bring a piece into their space and show it to them on the wall, they're like, wow, that looks killer, show me more. Or, one and done. You might just sell it first one you bring out. You don't know until you try. So I would say practice these things. Get really good at them, and yeah, hope this helps somebody. If you're an aspiring artist or know someone who is, make sure to share this video with them. And also, I just finished my new book, The Entrepreneur's Blueprint. We've got a link down in the description below where you can go to the website, entrepreneursblueprint.com, and purchase the ebook. In the book, The Entrepreneur's Blueprint, you're gonna learn the business behind selling art. Not just the art of art, but the business of art. These things that are in this book are going to fast track your success, okay? If you're just starting out, why learn these things the hard way when you could just get the book and have a framework for success? All you gotta do is really follow the steps. Now, every step in the book might not work for you, but some of it will, okay? You gotta try it and see what works for you. But I guarantee you, you're gonna find some strategies that you weren't thinking of or won't find anywhere else that are gonna help you move the ball forward. Also, we've had a lot of questions over the past month or so about what type of supplies we use, especially resin. That is a big topic of interest, what type of resin I use. Down below, there's also links for those products that I use as well. Make sure you use the links, and hope it helps somebody out there on their journey.